Okay, the second part to this is I'm going to do the pickles. I'm going to do the juice. And I want to read this to you. This is the zesty bread and butter pickle mix. And I have to put 9 pounds, which is right there. 8 3/4 cups of Mrs. Wage's white diluted vinegar. So 8 3/4 cups we're going to put in this pan. Right here. You can't use aluminum. I'm going to put them in that pan right there. Can you see it? Or should I put it the other way? Wait, hold on a minute. You look, move my canner over. There, can you see it now? Okay, I'm going to put this 8 3/4 cups of vinegar in it. 1, 2, shoo. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll do the 3/4 of a cup. Okay, done with that. And now, we have got to put 7 cups of sugar. So let's do the 7 cups of sugar, which I hope I have enough left to do my hummingbird stuff. 7 cups. Let's see if I got another cup. Where's my cups at? I know I probably got them hanging somewhere. This is a 1/2 cup, I think. No, that's 3/4. I don't know what I've done with my cups. Oh well, that's pan for you. Lots of cups. Well, I'll use this. How about that? This is a cup, a Tupperware cup thing. So I'll use it. Unless I just wipe this out, I don't know. By this time, I'm getting like, I want to get these done. Get my diaper dish rags out for canning. Okay, now we're going to do 7 cups of sugar. I'm going to turn this on. You're going to turn on, aren't you? Oh, I got the wrong one. There we go. Turn that on medium. Okay, now 7 cups of sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to have just enough left to do my little hummingbirds. Just enough sugar in there. Thank the Lord for that, because I wanted them to eat. We don't use a lot of sugar, you know, but this has been in there for a while. So we're going to take that, and now we use 1 pouch of Zesty Mrs. Wages. I love Mrs. Wages everything. Whew. Now I'm going to get me something to stir with. I'm just rolling with the boat, guys. I'm just doing this by a whim. You get gifted pickles, you make pickles, you don't waste them. So I'm going to put that in there. Now we're going to stir that up. I got the pickles processed. I done all that to the cucumbers. You wash them and cut them. Then we pack them in the jars. Now, I have jars right there that I've already washed. These are brand new jars that Dan got me yesterday, because I've been wanting some of them for over a year. I don't know why. They're really not too much big difference. I thought they had a design on top, but that was just a plastic thing holding the lids. So we're going to do this, and do not use aluminum. Bring mixture just to boil over medium heat, stirring constantly until mixture dissolves. Remove from heat. So we got to stir this up on medium. A lot of sugar in there, a lot of vinegar too. I might put just a little bit of this in there. Just add some more to it, a little seasoning or something. There. So we got the mixture done. Sorry about that. We had to let it come to a boil. And the 8 3/4 cups of vinegar. And 7 cups of sugar. And we got these 9 to 11 pounds of these. I cut up the pickles. Now I'm going to pack the jars. Okay? Pack the jars. I'm going to do 7 at a time. That's your next step. That came to a boil. The vinegar, sugar came to a boil, and the mix. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a piece of bay leaf in the bottom of the jar. Just in the bottom. I don't want to put a whole one. I was looking for these and I said, I can't find them. I said, I know I had some. I knew I bought some. Dan was in here and he got up, looked up there, and he's on the top shelf. I thought, okay. Alright. So now I will wash these rims when I get done, but I'm going to start packing the pickles in. I think I'm going to have a lot more than I thought I was. We'll have to debubble too. Put them a little bit of red pepper in each one. Let's see, what did I use? There it is. It's over here. I was licking my teeth because I ate some an ice cream cone or something like that we got at the store. I'll pack them in there, and then when I get the juice on it, then I will put the juice on it and let them shrink a little bit. Get these packed in there. I'll bring the juice over and pour over it and show you. Then we'll go to the third step, which is water bathing these for 10 minutes. I like to pack mine kind of tight. Yeah, these jars wasn't any different than anyone else. They're just round. Here, I thought I was getting a fancy jar. I don't care. They're different, so. There's a lot of cucumbers, and I'm almost halfway there with these. Might have to do quarts. Don't want that in there. It's a butt. I didn't throw it away. Hey there. That was alright. Phew. Thought about doing some pickled beets sometime soon. They're out right now. They're not that hard to do. It just looks messy. A lot of people put onions in them. I don't have any onions. I'm not going to put them in there. I never thought to get any today. Don't need them anyway. You guys ever watch a video and somebody's making something and you go, get that space there, you're leaving that space? I do that all the time. So there's just a little corner there you didn't get, you know. Like I was there and they heard me. But I do it every time. When I rewatch my videos, I ain't got enough red in it. I see that. There's a little bit more red. So there's 7 here. I'd say we're going to have 7 more. I'm going to have to go get sugar. I might have to put these in the refrigerator overnight and finish them up tomorrow sometime. Probably tomorrow evening. Could put a little salt over them and let them get all the water out. And can some that way. I don't know. Okay. All right. I will be back on the next step. Okay, we're going to put this on there. And we're going to start pouring this stuff in we made. Boy, believe me, strong stuff. Okay. Still putting the pickle juice in here. I use this because I'm going to have to use a vinegar wash on the wipe on the rims. We don't want to get it stuck like that. Whoops, I don't want to stick a knife in that. Kind of debubble them, get your bubbles out if you can. Shift your pickles around, push them down. However way you want them. Some people don't, they just throw them in there. I think they're going to be good either way. There we go. This is the sticky part. I'm going to have to finish these other ones later. I'm going to have to get at them tomorrow sometime. No sugar. That's why. Used it all on this. Except for the baby out there, the hummingbirds. They gotta have theirs. And they eat a lot out of that. Out in our porch, they eat a lot. Their little heads are so cute. And they drink a lot of it. I may take like a little bowl and with a lid and make me some refrigerator pickles where they just sit in the refrigerator and you eat them. I might do that. Some of them. Can't do them all like that, but whoops. I like them like that. I like to eat tomatoes with them. Just get them right out of the refrigerator. Matter of fact, when I lived on 310, I had them most of the time in the refrigerator. We liked them. Not most of the time, but a lot of times. When I was making pickles. Or I'd just get some cucumbers and make them and put them in there. Can't get that down in there. And pickles want to stack up on each other. I'll probably get some more in there in that one. Yeah. That one too. See, they shrink a little bit. Let's see. I'll have to wash these real good. I always play around with pickles whenever I can them. Now, I got these on here. I'll bring you back. I need to get a vinegar wipe and put the lids on there before I start anything else. Okay, now we do the vinegar wipe on the top. See how that's all around there? You need to really wipe that off good. It's vinegar and water around these. Them seeds get up there and they'll mess your seal up. You want to make sure you get good around there. See, that's a seed right there. Okay. That one. You don't want that sticky stuff either. This can be a sticky job. That pickling stuff. Okay, put some more in this one. My finger wants a lock on me. Hey, it wants a lock on me. It's giving me a little fit because I'm canning. There's a seed right there that was on top of that. That would have messed the seal up. Where was I going to put you? Here, I reckon. Alright, let me get a spot here. Do this. Make sure them seeds are off of there. There's another one. That's tricky. If you don't get them seeds on that seal, you're not going to have a seal. There's a lot of little seeds in here for pickling. Okay. That. These are coming up because there's I'll have to turn them upside down when they're done. Alright, that's going to be it for that. There's another seed. If I would leave them alone, they wouldn't pop up there. But I can't do it. Okay. Now, lids. I got the lids in warm water. I'm running out of space. I'll just set these lids down on here. These are blue lids. It's Superb is what they're called. Never used them before. Now let me get the lids to these. I got the canner going. Now you just do these finger tight as far as you can get it before it starts having to strain at it. Sure you ain't got nothing on him. I'm going to all that trouble and work on all this for seals that don't seal. Not worth it. I thought I'll go get some quart jars too, put some of them in it, and put the juice over it, and that way I can get more juice and stuff when I need to do the rest of them. Finger tight. Finger tight. Let me see about you now. Make sure you ain't got nothing on you either way. Oh, my hand was knocking it off. Arm. I see how them's shrinking. When I can these, they'll go down into the jar. I thought I had another one. Nope. So, hold on a minute. Oops, sorry. Pressing the wrong button. And I'm going to put this lid on here, but I'm not putting it real tight. It's sitting down on it, but it's not tightened down like you do if you're pressure canning. And this is all I got to water bath with. I don't know if I got... You hear my voice? It does that every time I do pickles or anything with vinegar and all that stuff in it. I get pickled. So we'll let this just... When it starts boiling and brings up to a boil, I'm going to time it for 10 minutes. So I'm going to wait until that comes up. And then I'm going to go in and get some quart jars and make some refrigerator pickles so I can eat them. They'll stay good. And I cut my pickles thicker than most. I know a lot of people cut them thin, but I like mine a little thicker. I'll tell you, you think it don't take long to do this stuff, but it does. My father-in-law, and he's my pastor, he's already took his pickles and made all kinds of relish and pickles and like jars and jars of them. So tonight I'm just doing 7. So I got to start, and Dan called him a little bit ago, and they's in Kroger's, Athens. I said, you get down here and help me with these pickles you gave me. I told Dan I'm going to get pickled tonight with bread and butter pickles. I'm kind of excited about having the refrigerator pickles because they'll be real good and crunchy, and they'll be in there. I could leave them in there for quite a while. And I'll take some out, and I'll cut a tomato and put in that jar. Oh my gosh, are they ever good. Jean, Storms, and Sue, they had a garden outside on their porch, down where you live, Andy. And they brought me some pickles and like cucumbers and tomatoes. And I thought, I'm going to can these because I don't want to waste them. And I was right in the middle of canning other stuff. So I took the pickles, the cucumbers, and I cut them up in chunks. And then I cut the tomatoes up in chunks. And I used some of that bread and butter pickle brine I had. And I opened them up last year, and they were so good. I loved them. So that's what I'll do. I'll put some in the refrigerator like that. I got some tomatoes up there on the windowsill. This is starting to come up a little bit. It's well over the thing too. It's about 2 inches higher than that. Let's see if I can take some of that out of there. It's getting hot. My hands are sticky. Sticky hands, Pam. Once you do them, see, I already got the towel on the table ready to take them out, and I'll just grab these and take them out. It takes it a while to come up. That's what I don't like about pickles, because, you know, they kind of shrink up a little bit, but they go down to the bottom. They settle. You want to see how many pickles I got left? Big bowl of them. I don't plan on wasting no one of them. If I had a chopper, which I don't have my chopper anymore. I got the little tiny one, but not the bigger one. But I don't have anything to chop them up with. I would get a zucchini and put in with that and make me some relish is what I'd do. I'd use every bit of it on relish. You put red peppers for looks, and onions and vinegar, and, you know, it makes a good relish. Zucchini relish is best of any. See me sweating? Dan said, you want me to turn that heat up to 75? He was teasing me. I said, no, turn it down, I'm sweating. Anytime you're in the kitchen, you'll sweat. Oh, come on, please. It's like watching a pop. But I want them jars to heat up with the warm water. It's starting to a little bit. I don't want to go over 10 minutes because I don't want to cook the things. They're probably already cooked. we want the jars to seal for sure. Well, the last 2 days, we done 11 quarts of beans yesterday, and I'm doing these pickles because he's mowing the church. So, I mean, each day I like to get something to put on the shelves I'm going to get. I haven't got the shelves yet. And we're trying. Right now, my floor is halfway, almost a third way full of canned goods. And it's everything we eat. You know, we only cook or can what we will eat. I still have to do my baked beans though. I've got to do them. So I'm going to have to go dig for more jars to do them. Because I don't want to do quart jars of baked beans. I think I got enough to do another 7, so that'd be 14 quarts of, or no, 14 pints of pickles, bread and butter. He's hustling around. He mowed our grass, and then he had to go get the trailer, and then he wants to mow the church before he, you know, get it done. So I'm going to have a sticky mess. I'm going to have to clean that up. Be glad to get it done. There's always a mess every time you use brine of any kind. I was going to do dill pickles, and I decided not to. But I should have, because I like dill pickles. I want to do them in my crock. Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I see little tiny bubbles coming up, but it's got to be full bubble. I'll put the lid on and probably do it real quicker. Somebody's probably out there telling me that. Put the lid on so it'll go bubble up quicker, Pam. I pulled my pants up at least 25 times today. I'll be doing my baked beans and Hank. Fiona named him Hank a while back. And I'll be doing these and pressure canning it. Whew. It's 10 till 6. I'll be back. Okay, it's boiling. Hear it? I think that'll be good enough here in a little bit. Just take him out of there. It's supposed to be in there 10 minutes. So, we will take him out. Hi. I might do the ping dance. I don't know. That smelling that pickle juice all that time with that vinegar and sugar. Woo! Man. Okay, everybody, I'll show you what I did while I was waiting on that to get done. I took some quart jars and I poured the rest of the juice over it. Like this and this. There was 2 of them. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator. And I'm going to turn this off and take them out. It's time. Don't be alarmed if you see it up halfway up, because that's the way it does. It'll settle. Let's see here. There we go. So we got 7 pints of bread and butter pickles and 2 quarts for refrigerator pickles. And then we still got lots of pickles. Good Lord. He must be doing something like multiplying this food or something. There's my pickles. There they are, everybody. There. Pickles. Now I'm going to do something that you guys probably are going to frown at, but hopefully I can do this without burning myself. I need the other glove. Dan calls these my hamburger helper gloves. My mom bought me this probably 15 years ago. I'll turn them upside down. And that bay leaf's at the bottom. See that bay leaf? Now, we used to make pickles and turn them upside down like that until they sealed. And it just, I don't know why I learned that off of an older woman. She's probably 75. So I don't know. I don't think we need to if we water bathe them. I'll turn them back over. If anybody turns theirs over, tell me why. Not supposed to touch and move these and all that. Okay, there's the pickles. And these go in the refrigerator. I'll let them sit in there for about 3 days and then I'll start eating them. And as far as the other pickles, when we get to them, I'm going to put them in Ziploc bags and do something with them until I get time to do it. So I don't hear any sealing yet in these. So I'll let you know when they all seal. God bless.